Do you see what I see? I can't believe it. It's been so long. Hey Nesters, welcome back to the channel. We are back at Goodwill doing some more thrift shopping, looking for some vintage items to hopefully resell in either my Etsy shop or on one of my Whatnot sales, or maybe I can find something for my own home as well. I enjoy 60s and 70s items, so let's go ahead and see what we can find. We're checking out the little Nicky Knacks. That looks like it was missing its bottom, but it's still made for a cute figurine. This is always one of my most favorite sections to look at because they do have some pretty random things. There's a little primitive piece, some kitty cats. It's kind of cute. I don't typically pick up the little plushy things like that, but it's kind of interesting. I don't know. Is primitive back in yet? I see a plate. Oh, it's a Care Bear plate. Probably from the 80s. $2 on that. Has the wall hangers that I do not enjoy. I don't like how the metal is, and they tend to rust on a lot and kind of scratch up the plate in my opinion, so I don't like to hang my plates on the wall with those. I almost missed this in the back there. This is actually made in Ireland. Isn't that amazing? Has like really nice little shamrocks on it, and not too often do you find pieces made from Ireland here, so I really love this. How great, only $4. Check out this great wooden clock here. This is so fun. It has a little fish hanging out of its mouth. We got the crows on top. That's a fantastic piece. If I still had my antique booth, I probably would have snagged that. $13 on it, and that's pretty cool. There's a really great needlework piece here. It's framed up in some heavy glass, but it's pretty amazing. I love the sentiment behind it. A really nice scene. Asking 10. It's not too bad, really. It's a great piece. Looks like a Wade Whimsy. I'm not sure if it is. Never seen that one before. These are kind of fun. I'm sure they're like a dollar store kind of thing. Oh, I don't know. They're $10, but they kind of remind me of something you get at the dollar store. I don't know. I don't know what they are. Maybe they are something special. Oh, these, look at this one. This is kind of cool too. What are these? Little faux succulents. They only have $2 on the set of the country geese. The blue bow and the little bonnet there. They're little wall pockets. I believe Burwood put them out. Very cute, very 1980s. Well, late 80s, early 90s. In the cart with you. The muggles sucked me in again today. I spied this really cute bear one on top, and I just had to check it out. I wasn't sure what these were. On my way to the mug, I was like, what are these weird bottles? Very strange tops on them. But it says hibernate or caffeinate. Those are pretty much my only choices. It has this bear zonked out on the tree. Super cute, right? Only $2 on that. That's a decent deal for a mug. So that one's really great. Let's see what else they have. Got a moose bug. It's some kind of an advertisement piece, it looks like. Nice clipper ship on that Stein. What else we got? Oh, does it say Heath? Oh, it's like a Heath bar, right? Like the candy. I love the colors. You don't typically see the Heath bar and things. Usually you'll see like the other candies, right? Like a M&M or Reese's, but that's kind of different. I don't even know if I know what a Heath bar tastes like. What's in a Heath bar? $2 on that one. Great colors. Even the rim has orange. What's this? Ice cream. Yeah, I exercise my right to eat ice cream. I don't know if I can top those. Let's continue to see if there's any more funny ones. Vintage 1920, well matured. I don't know. Anything else that's good? Is this like a Ray Dunn? I don't know. No, I don't think it is. I actually like the height of this cocoa mug. It gives you enough room for the cocoa, and then you can still put a decent amount of whipped cream on top. So that's kind of clever, really. Best wife ever. I wouldn't consider myself the best one. I think Proverbs 31 woman probably gets that title, but I'm all right. I think I do okay. I don't know. I think we pretty much made it through. I'm not seeing much more. Just the sad bottom shelf boring mugs left. There's actually one up here. What is this? It's got a weird curve in the bottom. What is that about? Oh, it's like golf. It's supposed to be like the hole for the golf ball. Interesting. This looks very mid-century to me. It is $4. It's beautifully crazed throughout the piece. The only marking I see is whatever this is on the bottom. I'm not really for certain on this one, but it definitely has a nice look. And look at that crazing. It's got that nice dark crazing in it. I couldn't believe it. I finally found a Pyrex. I have not seen Pyrex at the thrift store in some time. They are asking 10, but it does have the lid, so that's pretty cool. This is the Homestead pattern, came out in 1976 and lasted through 1980. Let's check out the wall art. You guys know I'm typically looking for anything kind of homemade, needlework, crewel, those types of things, cross stitch. These kind of caught my attention though. I believe they're prints, but they're kind of fun. $13 each, however, but if you have that specific type of dog, I'm sure it would have been a nice item for whomever. I'm not sure where these all came from. Obviously the same place. I don't know if someone was like printing these off themselves and selling them and it was just what they had left over, but I don't know. Kind of interesting. This is kind of a nice piece. It's still in its original package. I don't believe it's homemade, but it has that look. And it could make for a nice Mother's Day gift. It's only $5 and a nice wide wooden frame. A mother holds her children's hands for a little while, their hearts forever. Really great frame on it. I don't know if it's wheat or cattails. An adopted child is heaven's gift to waiting arms. Aw. Lots of really great sentimental things in here today. This older picture here, it's a great mustache. Check that out. That's a pretty epic mustache. Only $2 on it. Getting into these older photos is something I'm interested in checking out. I haven't really dabbled in the ephemera too much, but I don't know. That's probably worth $2. What is this thing? That's kind of crazy looking. What's in the back? I see a butterfly, I think. I can't quite see it. These pictures are going to crash down on me if I pull them out too far. Plymouth Rock. Have you guys been there? That's kind of a surprise if you ever go see it. I actually really do like Plymouth though. It's beautiful there. It's kind of a nice photo. I'm not a cat person, but that's pretty. Kitty cats on the bookshelf. What do we think of this? That sticker is right over, and it's kind of like a paper. I'm nervous that if I get it, that sticker's gonna rip that right off. Oh, I don't know. It's pretty cool though. Here is a nice little lighthouse print. I think that looks really great in that green frame. Lots of frames. I always find this so challenging, but I'm always afraid I'm going to miss something, so I try to look through pretty good. This is actually a pretty nice print with a double rainbow. The barn with a double rainbow. It has some indents in the little paperboard though, unfortunately, but that was kind of a nice print. Do you see how vibrant this pink, it's like a magenta pink, is? $2 on that. That's beautiful. As I'm looking at this further, I'm noticing there is a crack in the tile at this corner. I don't know if you can quite see it. It's right at that corner, unfortunately. Kind of a lot of newer pieces today. That's kind of cute. A little bunny on a swing. I think that's cross stitch. Oh wow, this is a homemade piece too. Like a little mini sampler, and then they've gone ahead and I guess it's kind of quilted around it for the frame, right? Very primitive. This blue glass votive holder was so vibrant, it really stood out. It says made in the USA on the bottom. How beautiful is that? It's gonna be so great with a light in it. They're asking $2 on that. Oh wow, a blue swansea. That's a beautiful planter. They're asking $5. Usually you see pink. I don't see the blue swans like ever, so it's actually pretty great. There's a couple more icy blue things catching my eye I wanted to check out real quick on the top. I really love the lines on the sugar and creamer set. I think it has a really mid-century look. I don't think it's particularly old. It's probably 90s, but what a fantastic set. It's in good condition, great colors. $4 each on those. All right, so I'm gonna go over everything that I picked up at Goodwill. The first thing, and I believe this is the only thing I'm keeping for myself, is this really great made in Ireland, I guess it's kind of like a trinket bowl. And I've seen plenty of these listed on eBay, so if you're interested, there's plenty out there, and you can get it for a decent price, so you can go check it out if you did want one, but I'm keeping this one. I actually didn't see any that had this cool original sticker on it, so I think that's actually really fun. I wish it was in a little different spot, but it doesn't really bother me. I'm not going to remove it. This is made in Ireland. Carrigaline pottery, County Cork. And I don't know if someone had this in the yard sale for 25 cents or what exactly that means there, but yeah, I paid $4 for it. And there is the maker if you wanted to look it up and you know, were interested in getting one. I did see plenty on eBay, so you can head over there and pick up one from somebody else, but I'm keeping this one. So everything else I am going to be reselling either in my Etsy shop or in my Whatnot sales. I am doing Whatnot sales starting on Thursday nights. I'm going to be pretty consistent with it most Thursday nights. I might have 1 or 2 off here as needed, but I am going to start that up soon. April 27th is actually my first Thursday I'll start it up in, and you'll likely see a lot of these in that sale if you're interested, so you can check that out over on Whatnot. I picked up this little Homeco duck. I think they're really cute, especially for this time of year. They just look really, really sweet with spring decor, so you know, it's not a high profit item, but I can't resist the Homeco figurines. They're so adorable, and this one is one of the cuter ones. So I did grab that. I had to pick up this glass votive holder. It's absolutely stunning. It's a nice icy kind of aquamarine blue, and it is made in the USA. It's marked on the bottom. Oh, focus here. There we go. Made in the USA. I don't know the maker of it. And I know it kind of looks like it might glow. It has that look. It doesn't glow, but it does look really pretty with light. So I'm going to put the black light on it just so you guys can see how pretty it would be with an actual light in it. And you can see, like, I mean, it's going to kind of glow purple here, but you can see how pretty that's going to look. See the way that the light kind of reflects off on the table like that. the way that it's cut. So it'll have a really pretty design around it when there's a candle flickering in there. So I'm gonna clean that up, and that'll be up on my Whatnot sale. Very beautiful. I did grab this just because I really did enjoy the looks of it. It is Sango. It's the brand. It's a Nova Brown pattern. They're $4 each. You know, it's a little pricey. I don't think I'm gonna make a huge profit on them, but they're a good size and have a nice look to them. So I think they'll do okay. And yeah, I think it'll be all right with the profit there. Probably only make like maybe $5 on them, but that's okay. So the elephant in the room is I didn't end up picking up the Pyrex piece. I untaped the lid before I checked out just to make sure it was in good condition, and I did find some chips. So I decided to walk away from that at $10. So still, I'm on a dry streak with finding new Pyrex, but that's okay. I'll keep looking. I did end up picking up all 3 of these mugs here. The ice cream one, the really cute bear one, which is my favorite. Hibernate or caffeinate. Those are pretty much my only choices. And the Heath one. I will be reselling these. This one's actually probably my favorite, and it was sort of made in the USA. It's a collection. Let me see. Let me show you guys. I started taking the sticker off. So it's put up by Leaning Tree, and it's a collection that they had made. So there's lots of other ones that have this kind of same fashion, a little bit, you know, a little bit of humor. So if you kind of like that design, look out for that company for sure. And really cute mugs. But yeah, only $2 a piece. This one here is double-sided with a graphic as well, which I thought was really great. So I'll have those up on my Whatnot sale available. And I did pick up the mid-century pheasant, I believe is the type of bird. Some people say they're peacocks, but I feel like pheasants were more, you know, kind of the more prominent bird that was in a lot of decor. So I really do think it's a pheasant, but to each their own. If you think it's a peacock, it can be a peacock. It was $4. Give you a close-up of the crazing on it. It looks like it's pretty old crazing. It's not fake crazing, so I do believe this is an older piece. When I looked up listings, I found a couple of variations. So the only marking we have to go by on the bottom is this here. Let me put it the correct way. I don't know if that means anything to any of you guys. If you happen to know for sure who made this, that would be helpful. But my leads were that it could be a Spalding pottery out of the 1940s, which I don't know about that. And then someone else had it listed as a Royal Copley. So not exactly sure, but it does seem to have some age to it. So this was $4, and they seem to be listed for about $18 to $20. So that's what I think I should be able to get for it. And yeah, I think it's a really great looking bird. Definitely has mid-century modern vibes and a nice neutral, so goes with anything. Really great to find. I also got the blue-bowed goose and the little blue-bowed bonnet, 80s little wall pockets. A good price at $2. I thought they were really great. They sell for about $18 for the pair, so I think those would do pretty well. Gotta find the right buyer, of course, but yeah, I was happy to pick those up. All right, that is going to do it for my thrift haul today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed thrifting along with me at Goodwill. Let me know what item was your favorite that I picked up today, and be sure to subscribe so I can see you in the next one. All right, we'll catch you later. Bye.